Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the David McNullen Gymnasium. We are here this afternoon for the Hathaway Orthodontics Middle School Tier 2 Boys Volleyball Championships. Today we have 3 teams participating in a round-robin tournament. The Keswick Valley Coyotes, the Stanley Blue Devils, and our Harvey High School Middle School Boys Lakers. This first matchup is going to feature Keswick Valley Coyotes versus our Harvey Lakers. This will be the third time these teams have met this year. Lakers won a closely contested 3-set match at Keswick about a month ago. And just last week, Harvey boys beat Keswick again in a fairly close match. Lakers did end up taking both sets, winning it 2-0. So the format for today's event is a round-robin tournament. It will be Harvey Keswick Game 1, and then Keswick will play Stanley in Game 2 at approximately 5:30, and then the Harvey boys will play Stanley in the final game at roughly 6:30. If these games do go kind of quick, expect those matches to be earlier. Lakers are 4-0 on the season in these league games against Keswick and Stanley, 2-0 against both teams. Not sure who won between Keswick and Stanley, but based on my observations, they should be pretty evenly matched. It'll come down to who's on their game today. We will have some trips down to the courtside booth with Joe and Charlie Gregory. They're down there today. So we'll see them on timeouts and in between sets. It's myself and Mr. David White up here in the booth with Ashton Little on the console. Starting the match for the Lakers. In the front row, it's going to be Ryan McElwain, Griffin Hanna, and Michael Robichaux. And in the back row, Michael McKean, Tanner Hood, and Hudson Mason. And starting for Keswick, in the front row, number 6, Riley, number 8, Tieran, and I can't see any of their numbers because they don't have numbers on the front of their jersey. First serve, played by Michael Robichaux, set by Griffin Hanna. That's over. Nobody on the Keswick side moves. Not the plan, but that worked. 1-0 start for the Lakers. Served by Ryan McElwain. Bumped right back over and in. Ryan kind of watching his serve a little bit. Had to get into play a little bit faster. All square, 1-1. Serving for Keswick, number 6, Riley here. Last time these boys played in Keswick, he had a 10 or 15 serve run. Did not play in Harvey last week. Could be a key factor. His first serve is long. Lakers lead 2-1. Griffin Hanna back to serve now for the Lakers. Mishit it a little bit, but it's good. That's bumped over, but wide, over by the bleachers. Point Harvey, 3-1 lead. Griffin Hanna has been known for his big serve all year. He's had multiple double-digit runs. There's another one. Lakers leading 4-1. If he puts it in play, the team struggled to return it. Lakers got to be prepared. Oh, number 14 in the back row. Cooper just narrowly misses hitting his shoulder. Point for Keswick. 2-4. There's a nice serve in. Up by Michael Robichaux. Bumped over by Michael McKean. Here's Cooper. Nice hit. Griffin sets it up. Tanner. And it's over. Cooper into the net. Point for the Lakers, 5-2 lead. Michael Robichaux back to serve.
Nice to see a bit of an extended sequence coming from these boys.
And that's bumped over, but not quite. Good effort there from number 6, Riley. Just need a little more power. 6-2 lead. Michael Robichaux, one of the most consistent servers on the team. Volleyed back over by Michael McKean. Oh, just wide. Coaches for the Lakers, Adam Barrio and Logan Frazier Cole, reminding Michael McKean to get that ball up nice and high. Serve, bump back over again. Lakers set it up. Michael McKean, nice hit. Bumped right back over and wide. Nice sequence from the Lakers there.
Good discipline there at the end, too, to let that ball go out of bounds.
Oh, hit right back over by Michael Robichaud. Kept alive and good. Oh, Tanner Hood almost on the net. Just narrowly misses it. Lakers lead 8-3. Served by Hudson Mason. That's in. Nicely done. He's got his thumb wrapped. Fighting through the pain today. Oh, his toes on the line.
Tough break there.
Especially for those grade 6s where they don't have quite as much power. That's a long way for them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you'll see some referees give a little bit of mercy, but our referee John Hamilton today not doing so. Which you would expect in the playoffs.
Yep, the banner's here in the house. So just a reminder of how high stakes, I guess, this game is, relatively speaking.
5-9 now, Keswick trailing. Good serve there from number 11, Ben. Michael Robichaud sends it up. Good backwards bump by Michael McKean. Tanner Hood back to serve now. Lakers up 10-5. Low line drive. Oh, clips the net, falls back on the Lakers side. 6-10 now. 14, Cooper back to serve now for the Coyotes. Oh, Lakers caught napping. Falls right in between Hudson and Tanner. One of them's got to put a name on that ball and call it. Cooper to serve again. Tanner with the high bump. Michael McKean tries for the kick. Sends it directly into the wall.
It's a valiant effort by McKean there. He did make it in time to make some contact, but definitely couldn't quite direct that anywhere near a teammate.
Oh, that's in. Nice placement from Cooper. 9-10. Low line drive off the net and in. Fortunate break. 10-10 now.
You don't always see those low serves in with the underhand in middle school ball.
Oh, timeout for the Lakers. No surprise there. Was thinking the same thing myself. Cooper on a run here of, I believe, 5 in a row. Lakers trailing now 11-10. And I think we're going to go down to Joe and Charlie. Are we not ready yet? Not yet, okay.
I think we're still working that out in terms of the technology. But they are there. We've set up in a new spot, so looking forward to showing you the new booth for tonight. Always adapting and innovating here at the Stream team.
All right, so we're at a situation now. Lakers trailing 11-10. Got out to an early start. But this service from Cooper, Lakers are having a hard time returning. It's not a hard serve. Slow, underhand. Lakers just not communicating well, not getting their feet set and where they need to be to return that in a good manner.
Yeah, still lots of volleyball left to play, but you don't want to see the boys get too down in too much of a hole. They've been leading for most of this game, kind of the first bit of adversity they're facing, so we'll see how they respond.
And with this round-robin format, every set could matter. I mean, ideally you win both matches, but who knows? We could have a three-way tie, and it comes down to how many sets won. Ryan McElwain can't handle that serve either from Cooper. 12-10. Oh, good call there from Hudson. Tells Michael Robichaud not to play it. He's correct. Serve is wide. It's now 11 serving 12. Michael McKean with the underhand serve deep. That's trouble. Nicely done.
Interesting to see McKean go underhand there. We've seen him serve overhand and quite effectively in this gym before, so wonder if this is to work on his accuracy.
Yeah, he's been a little inconsistent at times. Oh. Lakers have to be prepared for that first hit to be sent right back over. Keswick doesn't typically go for 3 hits. It's usually 1 and done. So when you serve it, you got to move up, get ready. 13-12 now. Tanner, the bump right back over. Comes over again. Robichaud sends it over. Griffin Hanna at the net. Nice job. Didn't let anything else happen. He took matters into his own hands. Ball was probably going to fall on the Keswick side, but he made sure it did. All squared 13. Ryan McElwain with an ace. Last game against Stanley, Ryan had a run of, I believe, 14 points in a row, so he's certainly capable of a big run here. Number 6, Riley, tries to bump that one back over with his forearms, can't get it. Other nice serve deep off Cooper's chest. If he'd gotten out of the way, that one might have been long, but not able to do so. 16-13 now. Another nice serve for McElwain. That lands in front of number 11, Ben. 17-13 now. Serves up. Bumped back by Cooper, but into the net. 18-13. McElwain's certainly capable of making this a 25-13 match. Bump, no good.
Tough break.
19-13.
Keswick, I noticed their first line of defense is playing pretty far off the net. Which I understand for initially fielding the serve, but it does make it tough when you're looking for that second or third hit if you have no one close to the net to get those tight balls.
Yeah, typically you'd have somebody up by the net to make that second hit a set, but KV not using that strategy. It's now 21-13. I think that's 8 in a row from Ryan. There's another one. 22-13. I think he got the ball. It was 13-13.
Yeah, it's been an impressive run from McElwain here.
That one's deep. It's trouble. Ooh, just a little long. But he's given the Lakers a healthy lead. Looking now to close it out. 22-14 lead. That serve is in. Bump, set over by, oh, that's trouble. Kept alive by Tanner. Good effort from the Lakers there. Good scramble.
Yeah, great play by Tanner Hood in the back to keep that one alive.
15-22. Number 6 for KV is their best server. Oh, Tanner Hood lets it go over his head, but it's inside the line. 16-22 now. Lakers just need one more point here. Then they've got Griffin Hanna coming up. And that might be the break they needed. 2 points away from the set, leading 23-16. Griffin Hanna will look to close this out with 2 points. First serve is good. Cooper bumps it right back over. Whoa, what a dig by Griffin. Michael Robichaud at the net, still alive. Oh, unfortunate. It was an amazing play from Griffin there.
Yeah, sprinted almost the entire length of the court there to make that play.
Serves up, that's in. Michael Robichaud, the bump. Tanner Hood saves it, nicely done. Griffin's gonna set it up now. Hudson volleys it over. Ryan McElwain bump to the corner, that's wide. 18-23, Keswick staying in it. That serve's good too. Trouble, Ryan keeps it alive. It's gonna be, just wide. 19-23, getting a little tight here. Getting a little tight here, 20-23.
Tough break. We did hear someone calling that ball out, but Lakers electing to play it. Some risky
Nice serving
there
here from number 8. Oh, there's trouble again. 21-23. Coach Adam Barrio couldn't call a timeout here. This has gotten very tight all of a sudden. Lakers had a healthy lead, but it's tightened up.
I believe we'll get ready to throw down to our boys in the booth, Joe and Charlie.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the booth. I'm Joe Gregory, accompanied by Charlie Gregory behind the camera for us today. So, here in the David McCollum Gymnasium watching the middle school boys take on the Keswick Valley Coyotes tonight for their, I believe it's provincials or regionals, to win the big banner today. Lakers have come off pretty strong at the start, but slowed down a little bit once they got to Coyotes number 14, Cooper, serving today. He did pretty well serving, and the boys on the other end were a little bit thrown off by that, but they're starting to climb back. Only need 2 more points to win this set. So we'll send you back up to the commentating crew as the Lakers, Ryan and McLean just attempted getting that ball up, but a little too short. We'll send you right back.
All right, thank you, Joe, for that analysis, and we'll look forward to hearing more from him and Charlie.
Point there for the Lakers. Cooper with a massive hit, but he was all over the net. 24-22, Micah Robichaud serving for the set now. And that's into the net, under the net. Lakers escape with a 25-22 victory.
Great work there by the Lakers. Things were looking pretty dire for them for a moment, but glad they were able to pull that one off. Congratulations to the boys for sticking with things as we get ready to throw down once again to Joe and Charlie.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That only took a couple of minutes. So, the Lakers won that set 25-22. As I was talking about them, there was a violation on the net by Keswick, which allowed the boys to get their points and dialed in and made sure the game was close, but they did a pretty good job defending and getting that win. So I believe they just need one more to win the game fully. But yeah, I want to mention how well the Lakers have done right at the net with their big guys up there. Michael Robichaud, I believe Griffin Hanna was out on the floor too, and Michael McKean getting up there and making sure that ball has a hard time getting over. So they got a lot of tall, big fellas out there that do a great job on defensive by the net and can get that ball up there too. And Griffin Hanna, with his size too, he can set the ball pretty well for a tall guy with a lot of power behind him. So going into this second set, I'm expecting from coaches Adam Barrio and Logan Fraser-Cole to be telling their team to get pretty dialed in. This isn't really a game that you want to get too comfortable with and mess around. You want to win this one so you can move on, get mentally prepared for the second game, and hopefully win that banner for our school. And most of these guys are wanting another banner after coming off of a soccer season winning one, so they're a little bloodthirsty for that tonight. So hopefully we can witness that. And knowing from Keswick, last time they were down and these two teams met, they put up quite the fight. I don't think winning only one set, but the Lakers know how to hold their own, and they do pretty well doing it. On the floor for the Lakers coming up is Nolan Smith, Hayden Mason, Jake Riley, Connor Little, Cash Daigle, and Logan Donahue. So they got a pretty good rounded group of guys out there on the floor looking if they can get this game done and move on to the next one, as Keswick is still deciding their lineup, waiting on who will take the floor. Yeah, so as the Keswick Coyotes are about to take the floor, we'll send you back up to Mr. Mike Fletcher and David White for your commentary up in the skybox. So we'll see you later.
All right, thank you, Joe, for that insightful analysis. And Charlie down on the camera doing a great job.
I'd forgotten about the soccer banner, but yeah, I guess this crew has already had a taste of victory.
Yes, a very talented group of athletes, and they probably would have won basketball had they been in Tier 2, but they played in the Tier 1 division, so that was a very challenging schedule to play, but boys did very well.
But hey, invaluable experience for sure, playing up with that higher level of competition.
Yes. All right, so in set 2, for the Lakers in the back row, we have Connor Little, Cash Daigle, and Logan Donahue, and in the front row, Jake Riley, Nolan Smith, and Hayden Mason. Starting for Keswick in set 2, it's number 14 Cooper, number 2 Bo, and number 15 Jackson. Then in the back row, it's number 6 Riley.
And yeah, if only, I know the referee requests to have a look at their numbers to get the rotation order at the beginning. We got to start doing that for the booth up here too, and so we can get a closer look. Although it looks like there might be some lineup issues.
Yes, every player on the team is supposed to play in the first 2 sets. And I could tell very quickly that there was one player that had not been on either set. And when you have 10 players, there is zero excuse for that. So referee John Hamilton going to make sure that lineup gets put in properly. I'm guessing number 14 and number 6, Riley and Cooper, are going to be the ones that play 2 sets in a row. And then the 4 players that were on the bench should be on this set.
Yeah. Lakers really are pretty blessed to have 2 solid full lines of 6, and which I think for the most part have played together as long as numbers have allowed. Kind of lets those 6 boys develop a bit of chemistry as a unit, so they kind of know what they're capable of, and it's not too disruptive rotating in, rotating out, and always playing with new folks. So kind of nice to have that.
Yeah, on this lineup for the Lakers, it'll be Nolan Smith and Cash Daigle as the setters, and it will be Connor Little and Hayden Mason in the middle position, and it'll be Logan Donahue and Jake Riley in the power position outside when they're up at the front of the net. So it looks like the Coyotes are going to go with number 2, Bo, staying on, number 3, Josh, coming on. And there's one more back there. Can't see his number. Possibly number 7. Yeah, number 7, Bobby, in the back, along with number 4, Evan. So the lineups are in. Ref Hamilton going to make sure they're in the proper order now. Just filling out a fresh score sheet, I think. Or lineup card, rather, not score sheet.
Yeah. We should thank our minor officials for this evening as well. We've got Delaney McElwain, who's currently flipping that scorecard, as well as Maddie Fraser-Cole, who'll be writing down all the right names on that score sheet. So it's a big job, of course. We're happy to have volunteers like them who make these games possible, so a big thanks to both Delaney and Maddie. Not sure if we'll see them switching roles as well as the evening goes on.
All right, and we are ready for set number 2. Connor Little going to be the first to serve for the Lakers. That serve is short. 1-0 lead for the Coyotes. Cooper back to serve for KV. He had a few good runs in the first set. That's deep. That's going to be in. Connor Little. Swing too much with his arms. Coach Adam Barry remind him to get low. Use your knees to bump that, not to swing with your arms. Next serve in from Cooper. Logan Donahue with the up. Just goes straight up though. Needed to get it to go forward. 3-0 lead for KV. Serve in. Ooh, Cash Daigle misses it. Down 4-0. Could be a quick timeout coming here.
Yeah, not a great start for the Lakers. They did allow Cooper to go on quite a run in that first set and almost pull the Coyotes back into the lead. Don't want to see the Lakers give up too many early.
If the Coyotes do win this set, we'll have a third set to 15 to break the tie. Low line drive. Nolan volleys it over. And number 7, Bobby, can't get it back over. Lakers on the board, trailing 1-5.
Nice little misdirect from Nolan there. I'm sure he's picked up a lot of setter's tips from older brother Archer on the senior team.
That one, oh, it does not hit the ceiling. Hayden sends it right back over. Oh, volley attempt. Oh, what an effort by Riley. Great hustle.
A valiant effort with that dive and roll. Got right back up, ready for the next action.
2-5 now. That serve wide out there. Oh, little indecision from number 2, Bo. Point for the Lakers, 3-5 now. Good serve from Jake Riley. Bumped over by Cooper, but that's over by the Lakers bench and the coaches. 4-5 now. Jake Riley looking to even it up here now. Oh, little indecision from Bo. Gets out of the way last minute. Falls in between him and Cooper.
Nice little run here by Riley, coming at just the right time to get the Lakers back into this.
Another nice serve. Bumped right back over by Riley. To Riley. And Riley hoping that it was going to fall out, but that was in by 2 or 3 feet. When in doubt, you got to play it. Here's Bo back to serve now with KV leading 6-5. That serve is short. All square at 6 now. Nolan Smith to serve. Be interested to see if he goes overhand here or underhand. He's been working on his overhand serve lately. Gonna go to Old Faithful though with a nice serve. And Cooper can't handle it. Sends it into the wall above our minor officials. 7-6. Serve is wide from Nolan Smith. All square 7-7. Number 7, Bobby to serve now. Big windup, nicely done. Connor Little can't get the pass over. 8-7 now. Another good serve attempt from Bobby, but that hits the pole. 8-8.
See if we can get a bit of a rally going.
Hayden serve wide. Yeah, there hasn't been much for rallies so far this set.
Yeah, won't be this time, I guess.
9-8. Nolan Smith. Cooper, oh, that's trouble off the net. 10-8 lead for the Coyotes. Coach Barry reminding the Harvey players to get those passes up nice and high so the next player can do something with it. Serve wide from Riley. 9-10. Logan Donahue back to serve. Logan also a player that kind of rotates between the overhand and underhand. He goes with the overhand. That bump is, ooh, off the net.
See number 14 for the Coyotes, Cooper there. He was around to play it, kind of got a hand on it, but sent it the wrong way.
That serve from Logan Donahue wide. 11-10 now. Lakers have missed a lot of serves this set. I think that's their 3rd or 4th one. That serve short. Good serve from number 4, Evan. Another big windup. That's going to be good. Jake Riley bumps it right back over in the corner. That's in.
Nice placement by Riley. Kind of in that in-between zone where you're not quite sure if it's landing in or out. The Coyotes elect to let it fall.
Cash Daigle to serve. Oh, just wide. Good eye there from the Coyotes. 13-11. That serve, it's going to be over. Lakers better. Nice play from Hayden Mason. Oh, and he tries to volley it right back over. Sends it into the net. Got to get that up nice and high. 14-11. Nice serve from number 3 there. Bump back over. Cooper's going to send it back over now too. Logan Donahue sends it over. Cooper's just going to keep hitting it back every chance he gets. He's not looking to set up 3 hits ever, so if it goes in his direction, you better be ready for the return back.
Yeah, Lakers really have to move their feet here to make sure they're in position all the time.
That serve short. 12-15. We've gone all the way around now. Connor Little back to serve again. Volley. Oh, volleyed over, not called. Oh, and they get it. Number 7 on the Coyotes. Bobby volleyed the serve. Yes. And they do get the overturn.
Oh.
You don't see that often, but the call was made correctly.
I'm surprised something happened there. Don't often see that.
Yeah, the floor captain, who for this match was Cash Daigle, was the one that had to go over and address the referee, and they got it right. See if that's a big swing. Instead of 16-12, that made it 15-13. Lakers get the next point, 15-14. Referee Hamilton refs a lot of senior games. You're allowed to do it then. He might have just lost track of it. You don't see it happen very often anyway. Bump it back over. Neither team going for... Oh! Both teams just send it back over. Neither team trying to get 3 hits at all.
Oh.
Getting into a ping pong match with Cooper is not a good idea.
Yeah. Kind of pulling the Lakers up too, cheating them up a bit, because we've seen him deliberately send it further back when he identifies a hole in the defense.
That's trouble. Jake Riley can't save it. 17-14. That serve's going to be in. Logan Donahue can't get his feet in the right spot. 18-14. Oh. First pass, no good there. 19-14. Lakers got to get the ball up nice and high.
Yeah, Lakers need a stop here.
Cooper with another nice serve. There's a good up. Sent over by Jake Riley, right in the middle. Lakers bench fired up here, trying to get the momentum back on their side. 15-19. Good serve by Jake Riley. It's coming back over. It's going to be wide. 16-19. Lakers just got to get their serves in here. And they want to avoid hitting it at Cooper.
Yeah. Earlier in the set, it was Riley who had a nice little run to pull the Lakers back even after Cooper built up that big lead for the Coyotes last time. We'll see if they can do more of the same.
Bobby tries to play that one. Got in the way of his teammate, Bo. Point for the Lakers, 17-19 now. Jake Riley, 2 points away from tying it up. Serves good. Sent to Riley. Logan Donahue with the up. Cash going to set it up. Hayden, tries to tip it. Bo going to serve here with a 20-17 lead. Teammates telling him to serve it underhand. And that's a good one. Oh, Logan gets out of the way and it falls in front of Cash. 21-17 lead for Keswick now. Looking to tie this matchup one set apiece. That serve from Bo just a little short. 18-21. Nolan Smith serve now. That serve deep. Cooper with a bump attempt. Was right in his face. Knew he couldn't volley it, so that was all his only option. 19-21. Nolan Smith, low line drive. Bobby can't get to it. 20-21. Nolan Smith, another nice serve. Cooper again.
It's a bit harder to do those direct responses from the back row. I think
Big
the Lakers
time.
have them right where they want them.
All square, 21-21. Another nice serve from Nolan. That one's at Bo. He can't handle it. 22-21. Might be the Lakers' first lead of the set. Nolan Smith now three hits away. Another nice one. Riley's going to send that back over. It's in. Logan Donahue got to keep it alive. Oh, sends it over to the bench. 22-22. Bobby up to serve.
Shaping up for another close finish.
That serve's going to be just a little short. 23-22. Hayden Mason 2 points away from the set win and match win. That serves in. Up high. Oh, back row hit. You can't do that. Referee John Hamilton sharp on that one. That one's not always obvious, but when you're 6 feet tall, you can tell where somebody should be. And that does it. 25-22.
Lakers.
Tough luck for the Coyotes.
Nice comeback victory there by the boys. So we see that on the instant replay. The game-winning return for the Lakers.
All right, and with that, the Lakers win the match 2-0. And I believe we're going to send it down to Joe and Charlie down in the broadcast booth.
Yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Charlie. That was an eventful second set. Lakers coming away with the win, 25-22. What's been going through your mind during that set, eh?
Well, Joseph, from me, seeing the perspective from behind the camera for the first set, the Harvey Lakers had it quite in their hands. They felt that controlled the game, but at the start of the second set, they started to fall apart. 14 on Keswick Valley just took matter in his own hands and just started pounding those balls down on the court onto Harvey's side. But Harvey, after hearing some motivation and some good tricks from Adam Barrio, telling them to use all 3 hits and to communicate and use each other as assets, they brought the game back and won the game.
Yeah, Adam Barrio and Logan Frazier Cole talking to the boys, make sure that they stay focused and ready during that one. They were starting to let go a bit, which was kind of nerve-wracking to see. But good those Lakers, once they feel like they've won the game already, start to let their foot off the gas a little bit. But
All right, thank you, Joe and Charlie. Sorry for those audio issues. So we're going to end the stream here shortly. Next up is going to be Stanley versus Keswick Valley. Our next Harvey match is going to be close to 6:30. It might end up starting by like 6:15, depending on how long this next match takes. So stay tuned this evening for more exciting volleyball action. Have a good evening.